Aunt Pauline worked there and Aunt Elsie. The three girls worked there at the factory, and then Elsie was the first one. She married money. Her husband was a ice deliverer. He delivered ice, and he made good money doing that. But he died when he was 50. He dropped dead one morning.
That was the guy from Lancaster or something?
Yeah, I think he was, Lancaster.
Out west?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, his family was out there, but I never met his family, or if I did meet him, I only met them once or something.
So your parents were still paying mortgage?
Oh, yeah. It was only about $5, the mortgage, because that's what they were in those days. And then the house was worth nothing when she left. It was being trashed. But at least it was a place for her to live. And she was very content with it, you know. Or she acted like she was content with it.
But how long were they in that house?
Oh.
I'm just thinking a 30-year mortgage, it should have been paid off at some point, right?
Excuse me. Yeah, but I don't remember.
Was Uncle Carl born in that house in 1920?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So they had it until, 19...
Well, they were married 1919, my father and mother.
Okay.
And so they must have had it.
So 1950 would have been a 30-year mortgage.
Yeah.
You think it was paid off around then?
Well, I don't really remember.
Which would have been a relief,
Yeah.
since your dad was sick.
Yeah. I don't really remember that. It's hard to remember. Because they didn't ever talk to us about their trials, you know, or tribulations or anything. My father and mother shielded us from any worry, like they never told my brother and I. But my brother quit school at 16 and went to work. He never finished school even because times were hard.
Yeah.
Then it was the Depression.
Yeah.
And my mother made all my clothes, and I was dressed really nice. And I never had a bought dress till I was 18. She made all my clothes out of rags and sugar bags.
Scraps.
Yeah, sugar bags.
Yeah.
She could get sugar bags for like 5 cents or something. And she would bleach them and bleach them and bleach them. And then make me clothes, and they were always nice clothes. I was never ashamed.
Well, she was a professional seamstress.
She was. She was so good.
Yeah.
And I was always dressed nice. I never knew I was poor, really.
Yeah, because you were just in the same street with all your other...
Yeah, well, I had
People
my girlfriend Ann Graham, and I used to treat her a lot with ice cream. They were 15 cents for ice cream, and neither of us had the 15 cents.
Wow,
But
that sounds expensive.
yeah, but we got the money. My mother and father always managed to give me 15 cents for both of us, and we got our ice cream all the time. I never knew I was poor. But a lot of people in our street were on relief, they called it. And they would get a monthly check, like they would, and my father would never give in to relief. He'd never have anybody, he had a lot of pride, and he would never be on relief. It was always whatever he earned making baskets.
He was always working then, regardless of the depression.
Yeah,
Always worked
Yeah.
somehow, some way.
yep. He was never idle. He was a good worker.
But when he got sick and couldn't work, that's
Yeah, well then she had to go to work.
yeah. But
When she went to work to be an
that's when you only had one parent working anyway, right?
When I
In
was
the
8,
house.
when I was 8, she had to go to work. Yeah.
Wow.
So I was on my own then. From then on, I had to do the dishes, clean up in the morning, and
Yeah.
I had all the chores to do, like to help her. Because Carl was out working. He was 16, and there were 7 years between us. So I guess I was 9.
Yeah.
And he went to work for a guy on 5th Street unloading trucks and stuff. He worked hard and he made nothing, you know, something like 25 cents an hour or something.
Yeah.
15 cents an hour, I don't know,
Yeah.
or something small.
How much did your mother make in the sewing factory?
I don't remember, because when I went to work, I started at $17 for the week.
Full time?
48-hour week.
They paid you
actually.
by the week or
Yeah,
by the hour?
by the week, I guess.
6-day week. Saturday was a normal day.
No, it was 5 days, 5.5 days a week, I think.
Okay.
Half a day Saturday. Yeah. So it was rough. I think I started something around $17. I made, boy, that was good money.
I read that Henry Ford started giving workers Saturday off so they could go spend their money and buy his cars.
Oh, really?
Like they worked so much they didn't have any time to buy
Right.
his car. So he's
Yeah.
like, people need more leisure time so they
Sure.
can spend their money.
Because everything was closed on Sundays
Yeah.
at
So-
that time.
So how much time do you have to go out and buy
Right.
stuff?
You had to do everything on Saturday.
And
Yeah, for a
and a
while.
half day at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not like you had like a lot of lawn care and all that stuff, like,
No.
you know, upkeep,
No, you
Cars
lived in
to
the
wa-
city.
cars to wash, and
Yeah.
that just created more work. Having big homes,
Yep.
big lawns,
Yep.
cars to maintain.
Like the homes on 5th Street all had big backyards, you know, that went out to Orkney Street. Their backs were all on the other side of our street.
Right.
So we didn't have houses across the street from us. Only at the top of the street we had houses across the street at Indiana Avenue.
Mhm.
But,
Called that the top?
Pardon me?
You called Indiana the top, even though it was south?
Yeah. No, it was north.
No, Clearfield was north.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right, it was south.
But you call it,
Indiana, Cambria, Somerset, Lehigh. Yeah.
but you called that the top of the street,
Yeah.
just from on the neighborhood?
Right, right. Yeah. Yeah. And 6th Street was the brewery, Schmidt's.
6th
6th. And Clearfield
oh wow, right there.
was Schmidt's. Beer, Schmidt's beer.
That's not where Dad's dad worked, is
No,
it? Okay.
no.
Because he worked at Schmidt's.
His father did.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Dad's dad.
yeah, he did.
He worked at
He
that
worked
actual,
at Schmidt's.
right
Yeah.
there?
Yes,
Wow,
yes,
that's a coincidence.
yeah.
Block away.
Yeah, but he didn't live there. He lived, as far as I remember, they lived up in,
Mayfair, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gillespie Street.
Yeah, right.
Or Gillespie. I don't know.
6140 Gillespie.
Gillespie.
Yeah,
Hard G.
right.
Huh.
Yeah.
Now, when you were a kid, did you play mostly on the street, or you go a couple blocks either direction?
No, on the street. Right in the corner where the church was.
Yeah.
And then 2 garages from
Yeah.
5th Street. That corner was where I played all the time. We played hide and seek and all there.
But did you have friends like a couple blocks over?
Well, I had
From
a
school,
friend, Gloria,
or-
down on Clearfield Street.
Okay.
She was in the first house on Clearfield. And they went to our school, Potter School. And then when we went over to Thomas Potter, that was for sewing class and everything. We went over there once a week.
Hmm.
And then, so we had to walk over there. And then to go to Mastbaum, I walked, and that was past Frankfurt Ave. That was on Frankfurt Avenue,
Towards the river.
which was real far.
Yeah.
And we walked that. And we couldn't walk on Allegheny because Allegheny was too dangerous.
Clearfield stopped
And we
because of
walked
the
to
tracks.
Clearfield and walked the back streets like
Yeah.
to Mastbaum. Yeah.